Zaire was initially arrested for the murder, but his accomplice Ronnie was already murdered from another gang shooting. Off further research, it seems like Zaire beat this case of murdering Marquise. And just the next year,
he beat
2003, he was arrested for a bank robbery.
YouTube fam bam, what it do, man? So I'm back, bro. Man, we back like that, Jack, no cap, man. We getting busy, man. You feel me? So, we back with some crazy content. We back in Cali, by the way. Shout out California, man. All my dogs in California, everybody who subscribed in Cali, man. I really do appreciate you guys. But we ain't been to Cali in a minute. I think last place we was in Georgia. We was in Georgia, talking about a nigga point from Georgia, but we're gonna have to tap into this California, this Warren Kelly joint, man. And I want to say today we talking about the 8 Trait Gangsters. So, let's get into that, folks. Nah, we ain't talking about the 8 Trait Gangsters. We talking about, 8 Trait Gangsters. Let's get into that, man. We gonna talk about the 8 Trait Gangsters real quick.
In other news, Georgia residents are going to be happy to hear this. It just came out. There's a new website where any Georgia resident, as long as you live within a zip code in the state, you can apply to...
Welcome back to another episode of Warren Cali. In this episode, I will detail the story how an innocent boy lost his life. The 8 Trait Gangster Crips are one of the most notorious Crip gangs around Los Angeles. And
Aunt Hefe, he's an 8 Trait Gangster Crip, right? Maybe y'all don't know Aunt Hefe. He's a host on No Jumper. I think he 8 Trait Gangster though.
America in general. They were established in the 70s by teenagers. And like most gangs, they later established themselves as one of the most deadliest and respected gangs in all of South Central and in Los Angeles. As the years grew, so did the members, and also rivals and bodies dropped. In most cases, rivals in themselves lost members, but sometimes, unfortunately, a lot of innocent people get caught in the crossfire, and that leads us to this story. Police would say for decades that St. Andrews Park in South Central Los Angeles stood as a haven for gangs and also gang violence that dated back to the 70s. The park started off as a clubhouse and also playground in 1949, but by the 1970s, gangs began using it as a meeting place. Gang members scared away families and also athletic programs. This park was later claimed by a local gang in the area, being the 8 Trait Gangster Crips. But by the 90s and the 2000s, the park began to make changes within the community in a never-ending battle to rid the park of gang crimes. Gang members and park staffers found common ground. They welcomed each other. Staffers tore down signs prohibiting.
Bro, you know it's crazy as hell when park staffers gotta find a common ground with gangbangers. Like, why the hell? Like, y'all let me know, bro, because I think I done told y'all this before, but this may be your first time tapping in with Don, right? Where I'm from, bro, we got gangs, but it's not like gangland. You know what I'm saying? Like, I look at California as gangland. You know what I'm saying? That's where a lot of gangs originated from. That's where the Crips and the Bloods come from. You did. Now, the GDs, they come from Cali. I think the Vice Lords, not Cali, my bad. The GDs come from the Rack. You know what I'm saying? I think the Vice Lord, I think they may come from the Rack too. I honestly don't really know about that like that. But I do know Bloods and Crips, they were originated in Cali, so I call it gangland. You know what I'm saying? So, why the hell do the gangbangers want to be at the park anyway? Like, ain't that where the kids be at? You know what I'm saying? Don't you take your kids to the park to put them on the swing, let them go down the slide and things? I know, like, where I'm from, you ain't gonna catch no gangbanger at no park unless, like, it's a basketball tournament or something. And even then, they ain't, like, it ain't like if a Blood see a Crip, they gotta kill him. Like, it ain't even nothing like that. Like, I think most of the murders where I'm from, bro, it be like girlfriends killing their boyfriends or husband killing their wives. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, we have had people pass. Like, I had a homie pass. Rest in peace, Lil' Kel. But, like, when somebody die from, like, gang violence or being into it, bro, like, it spooks the hell out of us, and we don't even want to come out the door. I'm just being honest with you, bro. Like, I'm being very transparent with y'all. That's why I don't get up here and try to portray like I'm hard as hell. You know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't playing. I ain't gonna let nobody play with me, but, hell, old goddamn Skeeter Joe over there, I ain't gonna let nobody play with him. And, you know what I mean? He probably grew up with both parents in the pool in the backyard. You dig what I'm saying? But, yeah, I just want to know, like, why do or did gangbangers want to hang out in the parks, bro? Like, why?
Living in Lauderdale, and they earned the respect of gang members by treating them like anyone else. Rather than hassle gang members with questions, They asked them to form basketball teams and urged them to bring their kids to play at the park.
Oh, okay.
They were trying to promote peace in the park and less violence. Basketball, baseball, tennis, and also academic groups came to the park and used the facilities. And the annual revenue for those groups increased from $28,000 to $160,000 just in 3 years. Even among the staffers in the park included Sidewinder, the founder of the A-Trade Gangster CRIPS. He was trying to promote peace and structure in the park, and his presence made a tremendous turning point. But unfortunately, on November 28th, 2001, tragedy would strike. 13-year-old Marquise Prude was a tutor at a program at St. Andrews Park. He wasn't an A-Trade Gangster Crip or a part of any other gang. 2 suspected rivals of the A-Trade Gangster Crips were hanging out around St. Andrews Park that day. They were looking for rivals to kill. Marquise was inside a center at St. Andrews Park. He was doing homework. That's when the 2 alleged suspects, being Zaire, who was 21, and Ronnie, who was 18, allegedly entered the center and opened fire. They
That's crazy as hell, bro.
Police believe Marquise was shot because he was the first person they saw. At this point,
nigga, everybody is not a gang member, bro. I say this over and over, man. You niggas, you Cali niggas, you gotta get this out of your mind, bro. Everybody don't gangbang, bro. I know like 95% of people do, probably in California, bro. LA for sure. But everybody ain't no gang member, cuz. Everybody ain't no gang member, blood. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you in there and shot that young ass boy just assuming? You just gonna assume, nigga. Like, that's why, bro. Like, if I was in a gang-infested area, I'm not gonna kill. And I may sound like I'm going against everything I believe in right here, but if I couldn't move, bro, I probably would tell my son, hey, join the gang. Cause they gonna treat you just like you a part of the gang, man. And I can't get you up out of here, gang. It costs too much, gang. Or I don't want to lose the crib, man. So, hey, get what, dog? I'm finna go join the damn gang with you. You and Dad finna go down here and we finna goddamn get with the A-Trade Gangster Crip so they can show us how to move. Straight up, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Cause like they gonna treat you like you that anyway. Shit crazy, folks.
In the year of 2001, the LAPD 77th Street Division, whose territory included the park, led all other divisions with 82 homicides. About 50 of them were gang-related.
Dang.
About a week after Marquise's death, the mayor, police chief, district attorney, and city council members all came to march against the violence in the area,
which
was surrounding St. Andrews Park. They brought new ideas, such as arming park rangers and stepping up surveillance. In an interview after the meeting, Police Chief Bernard Parks was adamant about stepping up patrols in the park. Police started to frequent the park even more, and some city officials wanted volunteers to help escort many community members around the grounds of the park. And some of the community members urged the authorities to get rid of the snakes out the park. Some of the community members also stated that it was hard to distinguish the people with gang ties from the people who ran the park, or people who just came to the park in good faith. So this put many people in the crossfire. But just a few months later,
they don't go to the park.
2002, Marquise alleged killers were arrested. Zaire was initially arrested for the murder, but his accomplice Ronnie was already murdered from another gang shooting. Off further research, it seems like Zaire beat this case of murdering Marquise. And just the next year,
he beat
2003, he was arrested for a bank robbery. Police stated that 3 suspects entered the Washington Mutual Bank, pretending to have guns in their pockets, and 2 of the men immediately vaulted for the service counter, while the 3rd suspect stood watch at the front door, preventing anyone from entering or exiting the bank. All 3 of the suspects fled the bank and drove off in a gray Honda after taking the money. They were seen driving southbound on Manhattan Avenue. All 3 of the suspects fled the bank and drove off in a green Honda after taking the money. They were seen driving southbound on Manhattan Avenue. They were later cited by Manhattan Beach police traveling eastbound on Artesia Boulevard. Witnesses helped the police locate the suspects quickly. 2 of the suspects were apprehended behind an apartment complex, and a 3rd was later found behind a Denny's.
Nigga crazy, man.
Zaire is now free, and he is 45 years old. With this case happening 24 years ago, a lot has changed, but innocent people still fall victim to gun violence. R.I.P. to Marquise. This will conclude this episode. If you haven't already, check out my previous episodes. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Subscribe to my dog, man, Warren Kelly. Bro, that's crazy. So gang beat the body. Then he went and robbed the bank. Now he 45. Hopefully he done changed his life. I don't know, man. I ain't gonna say too much about his ass because he ain't dead and he out. I don't want no smoke, gang. I just look at things like this because it's very intriguing to me, bro. And, you know, straight up, shout out to all y'all. You know what I mean? No cap, you feel me? But anyway, yeah, that's just another kid lost his life doing what kids do. Homework, nigga. Like, just think about that. Like, how can his mom and his pop make sense of that? They baby lost his life doing homework, nigga. At a recreational center, nigga. That's crazy, man. But hey, y'all let me know y'all opinion on the folk in the comment section down below, man. Don't forget to like that vid. Don't forget to subscribe. After you subscribe, make sure you ring that bell. After y'all ring it up, though, make sure y'all hit all, man. Because I don't want y'all to miss these bangers, man. It's Monday. Monday, bro. And this is what I want to say to y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to this young brother. You feel what I'm saying? You do what you can do and let God do what he gonna do. You feel me? And stop stressing. Especially about things that you can't change, gang. You know what I mean? Because the thing about it is, bro, overthinking, bro, is under trusting God, bro. You know what I mean? And if you become what you want out of life, it's inevitable, bro. You gonna get it. That's a fact. You know what I mean? Like, if I wanted to be a mechanic, right? I can't just pray to God and say, God, make me a mechanic. Okay, what you gonna do, Don? I'm gonna go to tech school, take up some classes, learn how to change some oil, things of that nature. Change my habits. You feel me? Because I want to become a mechanic. So whatever you may want out of life, no matter what it is, it may be a blessing that you've been chasing for 10, 15, 20 years, gang. You gotta set yourself up to get it, which means you gotta change your habits. You gotta become what you wanna be. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to be a husband, my boy, why are you in the club every Saturday knocking down everything that you see, gang? That's not what husbands do. If you want to be a wife, ma'am, why the hell you letting every Tom, Dick, and Harry, you know what I'm saying, do what they do with you, play with you? Why you out every weekend partying, doing your 1-2? Why everybody can always count on you to pull up, but you want to be a wife? That's not what wives do. You did what I'm saying? If you want to fry chicken, nigga, why you working at McDonald's, nigga? Change your habits, and you gonna change your situation, bro. And you gotta understand that God doesn't deal in need. He deals in faith. He don't care about what you need or what you want. It's what you are having faith for, bro. You smell me? And things that we have faith in, things that we have faith for, we're gonna work for it, bro. And when you mix work, faith, and prayer, and switching your habits, gang, you already there, Mark. For sure. You smell me? Anyway, I ain't mean to preach to y'all, man. That was just on my heart to tell y'all that. So y'all make sure y'all like it. Make sure y'all happy. Subscribe. And subscribe to my dog. You smell me? Mark life or no life. Mark well nowhere. And I'll be coming out to him and get out the mud every single day. I love y'all. Go by done. And I'm going to see y'all in the next video. Folks, let's get it. Gang. You know we got the streets, nigga. We got the trap, too. I say my trap doing numbers, I just bust another jewel, got a player around the corner, hey. I say my trap doing numbers like that 05 summer, got a quarter pound on me, hey. The trap doing numbers.